robocalls, he answers them all.
Except scam.
I beg your pardon, what do you mean by scammy scam?
It's Special K's Telemarketer Turnaround
So you're a beautiful boy.
Yeah, thank you. Everybody told me that.
on the Rula and Ryan Show.
104.1 KRBE.
Scammy scam. They don't like that.
scam.
They don't like scammy scams. Now, Special K has a special phone number that is known only to him. And it comes and goes all day long with robocalls.
All day long. And so what I do is I hit record, and today they're trying to, once again, sell me on some type of extended Medicare Part C or something like
Why
that.
do they think you're like an elderly person?
That's a good question. My phone number is an LA number because it's a Google Voice number.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to act like I live in this very special part of LA today.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And our phrase today is something that a listener suggested, that 37530. Sure as poop stinks. Rather than saying yes, we'll say as sure as poop stinks. Now, it's a 2-minute and 20-second call. So how many times will I get that in today?
How many times will that phrase be said in 2
Now
minutes and 20
remember,
seconds?
he usually throws in a few other little
Oh,
things.
yeah. Oh,
so.
Between 6 and 8 is the average.
Ew.
I was going to go 10 just to
2
go
minutes.
10.
That's how much.
Okay,
I'm
10.
saying 5.
Yeah, I'm going with 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go 8.
Then I'll go in the middle, 7.
All right.
Okay.
As sure as poop stinks is the words that we're looking for.
Words we're looking for to get them off the phone. Here we go.
Yes,
How old are you? What's your age right now?
I'm 63. Sure as poop stinks.
All right, 63. All right. What's your zip code?
It's 90210. Sure as poop stinks.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
What did you say?
Am I in trouble?
90210.
Yes, sir. Sure as poop stinks.
You got Medicare Part A and B, right?
Yes, sir. It sure
What
as
is the
poop
sheer
stinks.
poop stink? What is that?
It means, alrighty then.
Absolutely okay.
It sure as poop stinks. Go ahead.
I
have
can understand that.
Yes, sir.
You are laughing?
No, I was laughing at you because you were laughing at me. I felt bad. I didn't want you to feel lonely.
I did not.
Okay, I have
did not.
medicine.
You have been.
Sorry, I'm nervous. It's
You
my
again?
first time.
You're nervous?
Yes, it's my first time.
What is the poop stinks?
No, your poop stinks. Mine's fine. I'm a lady.
Okay.
Sir, I have Medicare. Were you going to help me with my Medicare?
You said you're nervous, so I can help you.
I am. Why?
So you said you're nervous.
Yes, sir, because you're making me nervous. You're asking me all these questions. I told you yes, sure as poop stinks, and then here we are.
Okay. I will help you next time, okay?
Oh, no. Why can't you help me now?
Sorry?
It sure as poop stinks.
No.
Ma'am, are you okay? Did your boss come? Are you in trouble now?
No. I'm not a ma'am, I'm man.
You're a main man? You're the main man. You are the boss. How about that? Sure as poop stinks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, wait, don't hang up.
Bye.
Are you mad? Because I'm having fun wasting your time.
Okay.
Sure as poop stinks.
No.
Yes.
No.
Ma'am?
Bye-bye.
Oh my God.
I got 8.
That was 8.
I have 5.
And then 3
9,
more
6, 7,
if
8.
you add them because he said it
9.
twice, so
9.
Kevin repeated it.
9 plus
I got
it was
9.
9.
I got 9.
Was it
too.
9?
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
9.
Look
Yeah,
at you
so-
getting that in there. Oh, man.
That was fun.
Did you hear how loud
She
that,
calls it out.
how loud that cubicle farm is?
What do you
Yeah,
mean
well,
poop stink?
What do you mean poop stink?
If
I
you
like
hear
that
any
one.
of
I'm
that
gonna
stuff,
use
just
that.
hang up, people.
Oh, yeah,
If you hear
You
100%.
know that there's hundreds of people in a room just trying to make these scam calls.
Yeah.
Hang up.
Don't even say anything, because if you say hello, now with AI, they just lift your hello. So if you get a number and you think you have to answer it because it might be somebody you're waiting for, just answer it and say nothing.
What?
If you hear the phone farm, hang up.
Okay, but sometimes you don't immediately hear a phone farm. Another thing is they'll text you and tell you that you have a package that is awaiting you. No. You do not have a package awaiting you. Make sure your parents know that, because I saw an elderly person come into the post office with that text demanding this package, and everyone in line is like, no, don't click on that, don't do that, that's fake.
Never,
Think about it. If they don't
never
have,
click a link.
geez.
if they don't have like grandkids or people around them,
Yeah.
and they don't understand how technology's changed, they
Right.
don't understand this stuff. They just want to be good citizens.
I have a package waiting for me. Oh, wait, there's a new scam I got to
Sucks.
throw y'all's way now because obviously politics are very much in the forefront, especially with the Biden saying he's not going to run, and there's a lot of stuff going out. There are major scammers who are using that as a text link on your
Yep.
phone.
Oh.
If you've ever gotten a text before for your political party, or maybe you never even wanted the political parties to text you, but they just do, if you feel motivated on one side or the other, they're banking on that now. So scammers are spoofing from political parties to click this link to make a donation for the blah 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 person of any office running for anything from president to senator, whatever it is. And people who are like, yeah, I'm diehard, I'm gonna do not click.
So go to maybe the proper website to do that. The official
Yes, it
sites.
says go to the official site of the candidate that's running in that party to make a donation. Do not go to something that can be your
Good
phone.
idea.
The same thing
Rula.
holds
Yeah.
true with any kind of the one my daughter fell for when she sent me a package through UPS. She got a text saying there was a problem with the package, and she clicked the link and compromised our credit cards. If you think that there is a problem, go to the website. Like, go to UPS, go to their website. Don't click
USPS
any
or
links.
FedEx.
Whatever
Shares
it
poop
might
stinks.
be. Sure as poop stinks.
That's for sure. All right, coming up next, we've got closure. You've been ghosted. Maybe you've been blocked. I don't even know how I know if I'm been blocked, but you can't get a hold of the person that at one point you were in constant communication with, whether it was romantic, friendly, neighborly, school years, whatever it is. In this case, Eric, I understand it's a romantic thing, right?
Yep.
It's a
romantic
ghosting.
ghosting.
Ghosting. Romance.
So what happened to this person? Why
Romantic.
did they just drop off the face of the earth? Eric has found them. We're putting them together for
Do it.
closure. Next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
KRBE is back to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Okay, listen, in 20 minutes, we are going to go over a listen line call where one of the members of the Rule and Ryan Show is berated for giving bad advice.
We got to be careful. We give advice, and then people listen to it and then go do it.
And then
Sometimes, not
you
right.
guys suck.
And this person, they're blaming all of us. No, it's this one person on this show's advice.
Which one of us
Not
gets
mine.
nailed in this listener line call? Well, you're going to find out in about 20 minutes.
104.1.
KRBE.
Closure time. One last call to your ex to end this relationship. Closure time. Get them on the hotline and end this before it begins.
And that, my friend, is what they call closure.
Closure.
We've got to say parental discretion is advised. We never know what's going to happen.
Well, especially lately, we've been leaving it to Eric with full authority, and he has been off on his meter.
A baseball player could go to the Hall of Fame if they're like batting 300.
All right.
So I'm at least, I might be like 400.
You go to krve.com, you reach out to us about somebody that has fallen off the face of the earth. You know, you say, oh, I fell into a tree shredder. What happened to them? How come? Especially when you're on a date with somebody or you think it's going great, and then they just never talk to you again.
What happened?
Like, what happened?
At least
So-
you owe them at least a text.
Right.
Tell me something.
As we're learning, a lot of people, they just find it easier to ghost.
So you reach out to us. Eric will do his research, find that person, get them on the phone so y'all can talk it out. What happened? Get some closure. We want to welcome George to the show. Good morning, George.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, George.
George, so what do you need closure on here this morning?
I got ghosted, I guess, and I did had a nice couple of days. She just won't respond to anything.
Okay, well, tell us the background, George, because, you know, a lot of people come to closure for a lot of different things. And yes, ghosted is very much something that happens every single day. So what was the circumstance in your situation?
Well, we met on Bumble. Yeah, her name's Ariel, man. She was really pretty, cute.
She asked you out, and then she ghosted
How
you?
does Bumble work?
On Bumble, the woman makes the first move. And we chatted. Everything was great. So we decided to meet. And being a gentleman, I just said, let's meet in a park.
Wait, so you just decided to go, to Memorial Park?
Well, no, we didn't go, jogging in the park. We met at Discovery Green, for coffee. I mean, we both worked downtown, so it was perfect. And it was really nice. I mean, it was a short date, kind of lunch break kind of thing, but, I mean, we kissed there in the park.
Did you go in for the kiss, or did she kiss you?
I probably kind of went in, but she wasn't resisting, you know?
Okay, so you go to Discovery Green and you kiss, and then she ghosts you? That's it?
Well, no, not right then. We had a date. You know, it seemed natural. We're going to go out again. I took her out to a really nice dinner, man, and I don't know, she started getting cold towards the end of the night again, and when I went in to kiss her goodnight, she turned, gave me the cheek. I think that was a pretty big sign right there. And then I left. I went home, texted her the next morning, and nothing. And texted her again that afternoon. And
was there any kind of subject matter or topic at the table that you rubbed her wrong?
Yeah, politics, religion, things like that.
Not the guy I can think of. I mean, I was a perfect gentleman.
Was your breath kicking? Maybe what you ate. Or...
Eric, a stinky breath is not enough to ghost.
If she likes him enough, Eric, though, because she already kissed him, she's already kissed him, though. Now she's on the full date. So even if he did eat something that made yucky breath, as a girl, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to have some gum or something. If the guy was cute enough, you'd figure out a way out because they've already kissed. This is not the first date. This is technically the second date.
And she probably liked to kiss her. They wouldn't have gone on the date.
Right.
So towards the end of the date, you notice that the body language changed and she was colder to you. And then now you have, how many days has it been since that date?
10 days. And she's never responded to me.
10 days and you've been ghosted that long. So what's her name?
Ariel?
I don't mean to laugh at you. Sorry. It's just 10 days seems like a long time.
That's definitely ghosting. So we have Ariel on the line, Eric?
Yep, Ariel's on the line. We can talk to her right now.
We're going to connect her now so we can talk about it. Okay, hold on, George. Hi, Ariel. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show in 104.1
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Ariel. So you just heard all that. You heard George's complaint. So why'd you ghost him?
If he really wants to do this in a public forum, like, I can tell him, but...
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I could have been that bad. I thought it was a nice night.
No, it was like one of the worst dates I've ever had in my life.
What?
I did not have a good time at dinner. You treated the wait staff horribly. You sent back half the food. You complained about everything. You were just like rude and disrespectful. The dinner was just the worst thing. And then at the end, out of curiosity, I looked at the receipt. You did not tip anything.
I don't like people that don't tip tick me off.
By the way, speaking of being cheap, when you weren't looking, I was lucky I had cash on me. I put down like $40. It was atrocious what you did.
Well, how is he to the wait staff?
Yeah, what did he do? Give me an example.
Yes, we need examples.
I did not know people did this in real life. He did the snapping.
The service was so slow. They weren't coming over. I was trying to get attention. I wanted to get my date something else to drink.
But here's my thing. At the snap, though, if they weren't coming over, how would they hear the snap? That's just being obnoxious. Like, I would have gotten up and said, I'm sorry, I'm going to go check and find out what's going on.
Don't we have problems with every restaurant short-staffed?
Every retail shop, everywhere, they need staff.
One of my favorite restaurants closes on Mondays now because they don't have enough
They've got a shortage of wait staff right now.
And all staff, dishwashers, kitchen staff, all of it.
It was just the way he treated the wait staff. Like, he ate 90% of his food and sent it back. On top of that, he was condescending to them, which to me is just disgusting. They would, read out the specials or something, and he would be like, no, it's 7 young. Like, he was, trying to, correct them on pronunciation.
Oh, no.
Listen, the guy has to know these things if he's going to say it to the customers. I was helping him.
You actually ate 90% of your meal, and you decided that you wanted to get a refund?
It just didn't seem right to me, and... I don't know. I ate like half of it.
Ariel, besides all that stuff, was there any conversation? Was the conversation okay? I mean, I know that's major red flags.
He spent so much time complaining about the wait staff to their faces, and to me, I couldn't get a word in.
Before we got you on, Ariel, George did say he noticed that the mood had changed with you. The vibe had changed at the table. So, George, based on what Ariel's telling us, that is why her mood changed. I'm kind of surprised you did not pick up on why. She was probably embarrassed.
I mean, George, it's a telltale sign. If you treat strangers that badly, you got to think to yourself, well, once we get to know each other, how's he going to treat me?
True.
I get that, but I wasn't treating them that badly.
Why did you ghost him then? I'm just curious. 10 days. Why didn't you just text him afterwards and said, you know what, I'm busy. I got
I'm not
things.
feeling
I'm not
this.
feeling it. You good life. Have a good life. Why didn't you do that? I'm always confused why people ghost.
I did think about texting him and explaining it to him, and just being like, here's what you did wrong. This is horrible. But honestly, it's exactly what you said based on how he treated them. I was like, this seems like one of those guys where if I say this, he's going to be like, oh, you were fat anyways. You're a B. I hate you. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
Okay, you just didn't want to deal with the drama. So, okay, there you go, George. You got your answer, man. You might want to be a little more respectful to people when you're at a dinner.
Yeah, maybe I just won't take them out to dinner. Just stay in the park.
The park might be your
self-service coffee is about as far as you're going to take it, or a beer. Okay. Well, George, you wanted the answer. You got the answer. And I'm sorry it was a terrible date for you, Ariel. And yes, just please do better and treat people nicer, George.
What if we offered to pay for a dinner for you two to go? Would you do that, Ariel?
What, now that he knows he was being a jerk? Maybe he'll correct his behavior. Is he cute enough to give him a second chance?
Would you?
There's no way. Absolutely not.
She's done.
Wow, she's over.
All right. Well, George and Ariel.
I'll take the money for the dinner, though.
No, sorry. That was.
Yeah. See, I think you just got back to the root problem. He's being an El Cheapo.
Yeah.
You should instead send that money to that wait staff at that restaurant.
Oh yeah, for the tip jar. That's a good point. That's Eric. Put it up now. There, you put yourself out there. Ariel, thanks for taking our call today. We appreciate you standing by to explain. And George, thank you for coming to us. And now you know.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
All right, take care. Some people never learn. I don't understand zero tipping. Like, even if I've had the worst service on earth, I think
tipping is our biggest hot button on this show.
It is 100% right now. Tipping is over tipping and over. What's your phrase, Eric?
A listener said, because it was last week, I was talking about, I went to a sub shop and they flipped the thing around and wanted me to tip. And this person said, if my butt's not sitting, I'm not tipping.
Okay,
so
well,
I'm like, that makes sense. If you're standing up, getting your food or doing that, you shouldn't have to tip.
Okay, then your head would explode yesterday because I went to the airport, and remember I told you guys there's a place in the airport that I wanted to eat because every time I'm in the airport, I'm too busy.
Bee or something, or Bimbo Bee?
It was called Bam Bam. It looks like a really delicious Asian restaurant, like Asian fusion.
So close.
But what happens when you go to the airport? It's always like hustle and bustle and get to your gate, and you have anxiety, and oh my God, when are you going to board? But yesterday I was like, free as a bird. I was just waiting to pick up my kids. And so I wanted to go to Bam Bam, but they weren't in the right terminal. So the terminal where my kids landed, there's a place called Little Purse. Evie, my niece was with me. Evie, what's called Little Purse Dumpling House? It smelled so good. And I was like, what's this Little Purse Dumpling House? We don't have one of those in Houston, like brick and mortar. So there's a QR code on the wall. And the restaurant has like maybe 8 tables, Evie. How many were in there? Like maybe 5?
Small.
Very small. You know the mic, people can't hear you.
Oh.
There you go. So I'm standing up with the QR code and I order my food. And the least amount of tip available to tip them was 15%.
It's a tip.
I couldn't even go less than that.
15%.
You didn't even sit.
I didn't even sit.
And you gave the order to yourself.
And I did the order myself. I looked at the digital menu. I hit the QR code, tip, 15, 18, 20%. I just was in a hurry, and I didn't even know how to fumble to say no tip or whatever. I just hit 15 and kept going. I was so and also the chicken fried rice was like $17 because it's the airport, but it was good.
At the place I went to, it was the lowest I could get was like $1.10. So I felt like they're watching me. I'm watching them make the stuff. Do I have to hit? Because it's $1, but still, it's $1. Why should I have to give? I'm already paying $8 or $7 for the food.
I think my fear is
sandwich, but they're making it. But I'm like,
is this a place you're going to go back to, Eric?
Yeah, I go back by.
Okay, so that's my fear. It's like if I'm going there all the time, then I'm going to tip.
Also, didn't you say, Eric, that somebody had told you that if you go to Starbucks and you go through the app, there is no tip? There is a tip on the app.
Billy said if you buy a gift card for like $100 or something.
Oh, if you use a gift card. Yeah, there's no tip on that. But on the app, it says, would you like to tip?
Oh,
they changed that on the app.
That one they don't ask. They don't flip the thing
it like
around.
comes like as soon as you're like driving away. If you do the drive-through, then it pops up and it was like, "How is it? Review and tip."
Mine was right away. Like when I put the order in for my mobile order,
really?
It said, "Would you like to leave a tip?"
Oh, interesting. Mine's always like after I like drive out, then I get like the notification, like pop up.
Oh, how about this one, Sam? Yesterday I got this drink and it had like, have you seen the drinks at Starbucks like for summer? It has those little popping bubbles, like little bobas.
Summer berry.
It's called the summer berry.
It's blue with red popping boba in it.
Yeah, because my niece Evie is all about those bobas.
Is it good?
It's fine. I ordered it to try it, guys. And you have to have a fat straw to get those bobas up through there. She gave me a flat top with a regular straw, and I go, okay, I guess so. And I was trying to drink it, and it was getting stuck. So I asked her, do you have like a fat straw for this? And then she's like, oh, yeah, here it is. So she gives it to me, but I still have the flat top. The fat straw doesn't fit through that. And I said, oh, is there like another top I can use? And she's looking around, and she just hands me a dome, for the Frappuccinos.
Yes.
I go, that'll do.
Just and like off the counter that was just laying there.
And it was what? What did it look like?
It had red, gross, like
It was like
syrup
used.
all over it.
It was like a dough
was
that
a
had like whipped
used
cream
cat.
and syrup on it.
She said, "Do you have a top that can fit this straw?" And just looked down, picked one up, and just. It wasn't even from a stack or anything. It was just
That lady was
there.
checked out. She was like, "Here, what else do
Go
you
to
want?"
at Radio Rula and you'll see it on my stories.
The Starbucks
the
used-
dirty dome I got for my dream.
Do they use real straws or do they have those like
Paper.
paper sugar cane ones or whatever?
Yeah.
It's not paper.
Like if you
it's-
bite it, it's gonna crack.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's
I
really
mean, yeah.
thin, right? But
Yeah.
I feel like they're plastic.
They're good.
plastic.
They're not
way
the paper
better than
one.
paper.
I can't
Yeah.
stand paper.
No.
Oh my god.
I just bring my own straws. I have those like bendable straws I got off Amazon, and there's a little carrying case for them, and I just bring them with me.
Oh my god.
I'm such a weirdo.
You call me bougie.
I
You have a straw case?
carry my own straw.
Holy cow.
It was like a $12
Never again
Amazon
can you call
for-
me bougie.
I don't think it's bougie, Eric.
Oh
I think
my
it's
God.
Santiago can
No.
drink out of a straw, so I might as well just have a straw on me so
'Cause
that he
it's
can
not-
drink out of it.
You're
Bougie
bringing a straw
people
case.
Don't
Well,
drink from
It's the
straws.
cutest little thing.
Got a little baby with her.
It's more like
so
environmental.
It's for her, though.
Baby
She's
supplies.
not doing it for her son.
If
She's doing
anybody
it for
needs
her.
it, DM me. I'll send you it. It's
Okay,
super
well,
cute. I even gave
look in your
Jules
bags.
one.
How many straws do we have in our bags? I've got straws too.
But you had those kind of like a special case.
Zero.
Mine has
It's like when you go to a pool, play pool somewhere, and
Yeah.
then someone brings their own little pool stick.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
It's like,
You know,
It's the same
unzip the
concept.
package and get out the golden straw.
Yeah, I have straws in my bag.
They're going to think you're like
Rula
a
gave me
cokehead or something.
a nice straw the other day.
is it Coke straw?
I was like, no, we're not talking about Coke straws, y'all. We're talking about
Coca-Cola, fluffy Coke.
Yeah.
Those movies, you see those people with those little straw things?
Yeah, they got the little golden.
Is that what
You're ridiculous. Like, look, there's 12 straws, and it comes
cool.
with a little case. So you can, like, fold them in. So if I'm traveling, yeah.
Here we go.
See, yours is a little different because
Oh my
mine
God,
folds.
you
Rula's
guys.
looks
You
like a
guys.
pencil, like,
Mine's like
holder.
a pencil case.
First of all, it's not fair
Yeah.
because guys, we don't.
Guys, we don't carry that.
We can't
Yeah,
have
but this
purses.
could, this could
Could
fit
you
in your
imagine?
purse. It's smaller than, like,
I don't
an
have a purse.
AirPod.
I want a purse.
I mean,
Could you
your
imagine,
pockets.
Eric? I'm wearing a sport coat and I pull out the lapel and I pull
Unfold
out,
your straw.
I
Yes.
pull the straw out of the inside
You can put it on
sport
your
coat pocket.
keys.
That's like right up there with bringing
I know,
your
it's
own
weird.
fork and spoon.
I'm
For people that don't like to touch
I'm used to
stuff.
straw culture now. These paper straws are for the birds. They don't even last one iced tea through a lunch date.
Oh yeah, I know. It gets old.
And then they dissolve in your
No,
mouth.
I'm with you on having it, Sam.
The
But I just don't
trials
want
and
to carry that.
tribulations.
For real.
It's a rough
for real.
life, y'all.
If
It's a
you
rough
drink from a
life.
straw.
How
The straw
difficult.
game is weird. Okay, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop, we've got tickets for you to go see The Lion King. Disney's The Lion King, which is a fantastic production. We also have a listener line call we have to tackle on some bad entertainment advice that was given. What's
Somebody on this
entertainment
show
advice?
gave terrible advice, cost this person time and money.
Uh-oh. And they're mad?
They're thinking about calling Push and Win to see if they can get some damages.
Oh my God, Eric, let's not get crazy, but let's see if you have any merit to that statement. Let's hear the call next on the Real and Ryan Show.
From the Bell Furniture and
From Hollywood to H-Town
Rula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
on KRVE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Arandas, and I'm going to give you 7 o'clock or something fabulous. It is a chance to win 2 tickets to see The Lion King at the Hobby Center on July 31st, and you are a finalist for the Royal Treatment. And this is a fabulous production, Disney's The Lion King. If you've never seen it, it is unbelievable how they make that cartoon come to life
It
on
is.
stage all around you. I love The Lion King on Broadway. I've seen it 3 times. I want to go see it again. I can't get enough of it. Caller 15, you get to see it, whether it's your first time or your 5th time. If you're lucky caller 15, you get to go. 833-390-KRBE. That's our number. We have a new area code. 833-390-5723. That's our phone number. Caller 15. Lion King on stage. Okay. I want to get to this real quick, Olympic news real quick, because for the first time on Friday, when they kick off the Paris Olympics, it's not going to be a traditional opening ceremony where athletes are walking into a stadium. They're putting them all on riverboats on the Seine.
I'm out.
I saw that, and I was like,
And
how
they're
many
going to
people are
boat
be,
through
like,
to
sick?
the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, that's insane. That's incredible.
They're not going to get seasick, Sam. They're athletes. They train for things like this.
They have bathrooms on this thing? Is it like a little cruise
I
boat?
don't
Is it-
know, but there
Eric
has to be
always thinking of the
something. There has to be
bathrooms.
someone. They can't do like
Yeah.
boats.
They are floating on boats down the River Seine.
That's incredible.
Seine, toward the Eiffel Tower, and it's free access to watch it. But they're
Whoa.
doing premium tickets. I guess they're selling premium spots along the river to see the boats go by to the Eiffel Tower.
Well, it's just a road that
They're not
goes
like
by it.
Vegas, but Vegas they put this plexiglass and they put film over it, so you couldn't watch the race.
Really?
What?
For the F1?
Yeah, remember that last year?
I don't remember the plexiglass film where you couldn't
Everywhere,
see.
yeah. No, if you didn't pay, you couldn't watch.
Dang.
That's
And people were
crazy.
taking their keys and they're cutting the film.
Oh, my gosh.
So they could see and
They
stuff.
did that same
my
thing in
gosh.
Scotland when the king came, and they were
Really?
like, yeah, they put up this like a black shade so you couldn't even see through it, so people wouldn't stop and ruin the shopping.
I'll keep the traffic
What?
going.
Oh, yeah, I
But
read
that's
about
just
that.
it.
too.
Wow.
In Paris, where that river is, and they're busy roads that line both sides of that river.
Think about the history on that river.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty awesome. And then you got the
Why don't you
Olympics
tell
going
us?
down.
Give us a little history lesson, Eric.
And Napoleon did some stuff.
Some
Had
things happened
croissants.
there, maybe
Yes.
some wars.
Some
We're not
bombs in
sure.
the air.
Some
Few wars.
beheadings.
Yeah,
A few bombs in the air. Oh my God! So anyway,
Some French
it's
things.
free to walk that river walk, and but there are some premium areas that are going for $3,000 a ticket. It's kind of like if you want to be at the first time I ever saw that was at the Gay Pride Parade. There's the Grand Marshal like boxes. If you want to be at the front, like the quote front, where you could sit in those boxes versus just being like on Montrose back in the day somewhere,
Yes.
just watch the floats. You could pay for the seats in the front box and sit in some actual seats. I was like, oh, so that's how they can get comfortable and watch the parade.
Yeah, and they still do that now with the less comfortable stands, but
Oh, gotcha. So that's what you need to know there. Now, our listener line number is 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on the phone when you dial it in. People call us for all different things. People listen to us at different times of the day now. You know, we are on podcast. It lives there forever. People have different time zones that they live in where they want to consume our show. Maybe we're your 3 o'clock show, not your 6 a.m. show.
Or they pick it up a couple of weeks later.
We have
Things
shows
that-
they listen to us live from other countries, and we're their afternoon show that way live.
Right, we're not the breakfast show. We're the afternoon show. So, people leave us comments there, compliments, complaints. This is a complaint, not a compliment.
Uh-oh.
Based on some advice that was given right here on this show. I need to call Ahmad into the studio.
Yeah, Ahmad.
Ahmad, who, does a lot behind the scenes, and you think he's the BK jingle guy, but he's not. He was talking about the Nicolas Cage movie Long Legs. And what did you say about it, Ahmad, Long Legs?
I think it was a very creepy movie, and I enjoyed it. It's a great way to get out of the house.
Was it like a must-watch? People should go out there and spend their hard-earned money.
I recommend, if you are a horror fan, that you do watch it. Nicolas Cage was unrecognizable. The performances were great, but I hear somebody might disagree.
Yeah, we got a listener line call about that. Here it is.
Hey, good morning, guys. Well, I took Ahmad's advice and went to go watch that movie Long Legs, and honestly, that was the most boring movie in the world. Literally, I heard people snoring in the theater. It was just a very dry movie. And yes, I agree with Ahmad. Nicolas Cage didn't look like anything we've ever seen before, but it was just not for me. And the only reason I went to go watch it was Ahmad suggested it. But maybe he'll get the next one right. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Oh, he's being so polite.
So
He's
nice.
a nice guy. I
Wasted his
appreciate
money and
it.
time. People were snoring in the theater. Really?
That is,
My goodness.
come on, that is BS. Listen, I like horror movies. I like to call myself a horror connoisseur. I'm so bored with the creepy dolls and boom, it's a loud sound and you're like
The houses that are haunted,
it's like, okay, what's scary about
Jump
that? Was it
scares.
scary or was it just loud? I feel like Long Legs, I was thinking about stuff from that movie. I was
But
like,
was it
And I got
scary?
the heebie-jeebies. Yes, it was scary.
Not creepy. Long Legs is about a guy who is trying to elongate his legs to make himself
No, so,
taller. And he's like some kind of a zombie?
So, the
What is it
FBI
about?
is trying to track a serial killer who's been doing it for about 40 years, but he hasn't killed anyone. He does something to where he convinces the dad of these families to murder the whole family, then murder himself. And so they're trying to figure out what he's doing to these dads to make them want to do that. And so that's the whole movie.
But why is it called Long Legs?
Yeah,
I feel like if I say it spoils
Oh,
something.
okay, then don't
yeah.
But remember we were playing that audio
Crazy.
clip of Nicolas Cage talking all creepy?
Oh, there was a hotline you could call in his creepy Long Legs voice. I don't remember what the
And
hotline
he
was
is
for.
unrecognizable in that movie. Like I said, he looks like a bloated Marilyn Manson.
But he's
Oh,
not in
that's
it very
crazy.
much.
No, he's not in it very much. It's like Marilyn Manson mixed with Pete Burns. It's like a really
Interesting.
creepy looking guy.
Who's Pete Burns?
From Dead or Alive.
Oh, That guy, he's dead.
How you don't know that?
From the
Y'all went to school together.
Okay, long legs. Thumbs up from Bob, thumbs down from a listener who took his advice.
Hey, text in 37530 if you like to. Back me up, please.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
They are. They're backing me up? Nope. Oh, I liked it.
They're texting. It sucked.
I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. Hey.
Horror movies are hard to talk
gauge.
about because some people
But there sure
have
are
a different
lot of
threshold when it comes to being scared.
These people are the same people that probably like that crappy Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, yeah, that
was trash. I can't believe I wasted my time on that.
Yep.
Wait, real quick, Ryan, I'm going to throw this in for your What's Going On H-Town because I was going to do it in Scoop. I didn't have a chance. But today is the Rule and Ryan Show birthday!
Happy birthday!
July 24 of 2006, 18 years ago. We started the Rule and Ryan Show right here on 104.1 KRBE. Our show has existed since 2003, but it's lived on KRBE since 2006. So happy birthday to us, guys.
All right. A firm representing 19 medical professionals and other business owners in Harris County has filed another class action claim against CenterPoint Energy, alleging the company's response to Hurricane Beryl cost them millions of dollars. The suit, which is the third class action brought against CenterPoint in the past week, was filed on behalf of beauty, health, and wellness businesses in Harris County. The plaintiffs are suing for damages in excess of $100 million. $100 million.
Can I get in on that one?
Class action, Kevin.
Not
You
anymore.
probably can.
Yeah.
You probably can, Kev.
Try it.
So there is an article on the front page of Cron.com, and it's about why did Astro World close? That was our amusement park here in Houston, closed 19 years ago. They say it was a park in decline. It ceased to be profitable, and the space was pinned in by the South Loop and other properties, making expansion impossible. So the land was more valuable than other properties owned by Six Flags, which took over the operation of Astroworld back in 1975. So Six Flags just sold it off, and after October 30th, 2005, Astroworld was no more.
You're doing 19-year-old news?
But nothing ever went in there. I mean, how is the land?
No, not 19-year-old news. It's just basically saying, what are they going to do with that land? And they haven't done anything.
Well, the rodeo
with
owns
it.
it.
3 when
19 years.
this happened.
I wasn't there for that time.
But the rodeo owns that. They park all their trailers there, their golf carts.
They
the
own
rodeo
part of it, and then there's part of a car
uses
dealership,
that.
which is on the old footprint of it. But if you ever wonder what that bridge is when you're going to the rodeo or you're going to any kind of a game over at the
Or you're going to
energy
the medical
complex,
center from 610.
Yeah.
That's the walkover bridge from Six Flags to the Dome. That's what that was.
That's what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, coming up next, my friends, it's
19
going to
years
get
ago.
crazy in here. Rapid fire quiz time. Now we're going to try and keep it sane and civil. Moody Gardens is up for grabs. You have a chance to score a 4-pack of tickets to enjoy the very comfortable beds of the Moody Gardens Hotel and see all the attractions.
Really loves these beds.
I'm telling you, they got these new beds. They're amazing. They're so comfortable. Okay, they have the aquarium, the rainforest, the 4D theater, the Discovery Museum, Palm Beach. All these things could be yours if we win for you. We need 5 contestants on the line. The number is 833-390-5723. By a mistake and a default last week, Eric dethroned my belt holding.
Yep, it wasn't
Eric
pretty.
won last
but I'll
week.
take it.
Yeah.
Will he hold the title?
Why don't you stay with me, baby?
5 contestants. Let's see what happens next on the Rule and Ryan
Nice around my
Show.
body.